How to activate the blessing? Through tithes and offering. Now, I've heard people say, oh, this tithe thing, there's nothing like that. I am an ardent believer in tithes and offering. Since you stopped paying tithe, what has changed? Has your life changed? All these people teaching you against tithe and offering, a stingy generation that feel that they need to hoard their money. Say, you know, if you pay tithe, the tithe is for pastor, the tithe is for offering, the tithe. No. Each time I look at what we spend on this facility a week, it's only a crazy person that will tell you that most pastors are looking for money. They don't even understand. You, to be sincere, you gave offering today. What did you drop? The mathematics you are calculating, saying pastors have money, is the reason why most of us have not gone high. It's not the way you think. If that is how you think it is easy, start your church and do that same. We are not afraid to talk about tithe and offering. Anytime we talk about, hey, they have come, oh, they have come. Social media have become our Bible now. Now, let me still talk about the issue of giving and tithing. Now, it's not just only tithing to the church, giving to the poor, attract blessings, giving to orphans, giving to widows. You know, when I hear somebody say giving to orphans, giving to widows is a philanthropic gesture. No, that's a commandment. It's not a philanthropic gesture. It's a sound doctrine. Don't narrow it to what all these foundations are doing. It's a commandment to take care of the widows, to take care of the orphans, to take care of the needy. How do you feel when you have money and pass poor, you can't give them anything? Hey, man of God, they are pretending. If they have it, they will not pretend. You don't give because you want to receive. Don't allow your giving to become marketing in the church. You know, I gave 1 million, I should sit at the front seat. You are marketing your giving. When you give because you love God. One of my birthday, I spent almost close to 100 million. Forget about what I gave on giving. I gave out to so many people, 100 million in that birthday. 30 million and something was this. About 70 million went on people I never knew. Never near them. I gave to people that cannot give back to you. Giving should not be an investment of collecting back. Giving should be a sacrifice. Once you get annoyed, say, man of God is wasting his money. It's not your money. If you cannot give, keep your money in your bank. Did I ask you to join me? So why are you angry that people that are poor are receiving help? All this giving rise is a waste of resources. You are a wicked man. People are suffering. I'm not a politician. I'm not contesting for any governmental office. Not all these things that politicians do. When it gets to election time, they carry few Maggi and salt and one noodle of rice and gari to collect vote. We are talking about giving as a lifestyle. Today our Nollywood veterans are dying. People who have contributed in promoting the culture and marketing Nigeria, they are dying because they don't even have small amount of money to pay medical bills. I do what I do secretly. And yet we have many people who are rich with foundations. They cannot help them. You go abroad and help people that don't need the help. And you don't help people in Nigeria. And you say you have a foundation. What has your foundation done in Nigeria? When we are advertising ourselves to be accepted by whites, we want the Americans to know we have good foundation. What has the foundation done? What have we done at home? How many of our veterans that are dying have we assisted? Every time you say, men of God, we are doing a lot. That I challenge billionaires, politicians who are wealthy than men of God to follow suit. Imagine somebody crying for just 5 million. That is what a politician is giving to a girlfriend. Our heart is so bad. We have become heartless. Men of God are not the only problem of Nigeria. Let's not prioritize what is not to be prioritized. If you want to speak, as you attack men of God, attack politicians and billionaires who are wealthy. Don't speak parochially. Let's balance our attack. Attack us. We are ready to hear you. But as you attack us, speak truth to others. You see, other men of God, we look at us who are giving and say, don't mind them. They are using their star. That is a theory from the pit of hell. That's a man of God that is stingy, that don't want to help anybody, who want to narrow a spiritual instruction. Make caricature of a giving life. Hear me. The way you know you love is when you part away with your resources. Don't tell me about love and giving when you have not given 10 naira to anybody. Before you teach me about giving, let me see what you have done. In church here, you have not given. Your wife, you are not taking care of. You are preaching to me who's giving, whose life is a giving lifestyle. I told some of my spiritual sons, I said, if you have touched what I have touched financially and have assets that I have, I'm sure you will not be humble. Because this little amplification of your anointing that have made you to become an hippopotamus overnight is just a measure to make me understand that you are not humble. 3 things will reveal the true character of man. A man, fame, money, and what? Power. Position. So how to activate the blessing? We must be a giver. Give. How many poor have you given? You know, if I'm rich, it's not if I'm rich. Now that you have, from your 10 naira, how many 1 naira have you given? You see, I started giving from nothing. From nothing. I gave from nothing. When I came to Kubwa, there was a time somebody gave me 20,000 naira. I took my tithe out of it. I took 2,000 out. I went all around Kubwa. I gave to people. I gave alms. I was satisfied when I saw beggars saying thank you. I took half of it again. I came to the church. I looked for some few widows. I gave. Giving is a lifestyle. If you are not a giver when you are down, you cannot be a giver when you are up. We don't give because we are rich. We give because we love men. And we have the heart to give.